Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. It's Saturday, and we're over at the Gunsmith. I do a little Saturday tradition. We do an Armsday preview video, so we take a look at Banshee 44's Armsday Foundry orders that are available for purchase today through the end of the day. And we'll talk about each one, go into some detail, get some gameplay on them, shoot the mans with the guns, and kind of go over generally what I like and what I don't like about him, what I think is good on him, stuff like that. So if that sounds like fun, let's get into it. So I usually like to do this on my Twitch channel. If you ever want to check that out, I will stream a lot of my videos. If you ever want to come by, go follow it, leave a like, or leave a follow. I don't know, you can't leave a like. I mean, you could, maybe. I don't know, I'm confused. Anyway, I'll dance. So Armsday preview video. 5 guns. It is Saturday. You have until the end of the day today to pick these up if you're going to buy them. They always leave at the same time Xur does, at the reset at 2 a.m. I believe, or 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Not sure which one it is. Depends on the time zone you're at. But anyway, middle of the night tonight, these will be gone. So we have the Suros ARI-41 mid-impact mid-rate of fire auto rifle, the Hakke Gaheris-D mid-impact mid-rate of fire hand cannon, the Suros PDX-41 mid-rate of fire mid-impact pulse rifle, Suros JLB-42 mid-impact mid-rate of fire rocket launcher. I mean, it really is the mid whatever. It's not that great, but it's good, but it's not as good as the 47, but it's still good. And then we have the Hakke Tamar-D mid-impact mid-rate of fire sniper rifle. It's a middle-of-the-road kind of weak. So these are the guns we're going to be looking at. Let's talk about them. Now, I do have a version of each one of these guns, and we'll get into a little detail on each one. We'll go by the order that we looked at them. So first up, we have the Suros ARI-41 auto rifle. Now, I have an unleveled version. By the time you're seeing the footage, it may be leveled, it may not be. It's probably not going to be, so you'll be watching unleveled footage. But it's a mid-impact mid-rate of fire auto rifle, balance, flexibility, style, and Suros. So straight out of the gate, you can see the stability is actually very good on this auto rifle. It's not the most amazing archetype auto rifle, but it's still good, and with the right talents, it can be really good. It comes with some pretty nice base stats. Stability and reload are nice. It is that mid-tier. Mine has the SLO-19, SPO-28, and SRO-41. I like the 28 and the 19 scope. I'm not too crazy about the 41. But it's alright. So mine has perfect balance, feather mag, rifled barrel, single point sling, and persistence. I would consider this a pretty good roll. Rifled barrel, perfect balance, and persistence. It's going to be very stable. It's going to have a lot of good bullets going down range, pretty good distance with rifled barrel. So I'm excited about this one. So in PvE and PvP, this gun performs pretty well. In PvE, it's a solid performer. It gets the job done, kills the mans. It has a big enough mag where you're not searching for more bullets. In PvP, I like it. Talent setup really on this one is what makes the gun for me, for you, for me, dog. So if you have the right talent setup on your AR-41, you're going to have a lot of fun in PvP. It's competitive. I mean, it is competitive. It's not top of the meta, but it's a solid gun. Solid performer. So next up, let's take a look at the next of Banshee's packages. Banshee, I'm going to take a look at your package. We're going to talk about the Hakke Gaheris-D. Now, this is a hand cannon that came around last week. I've got a pretty interesting roll on it. We'll talk about it, but it reads balanced and dependable. The Hakke Gaheris-D is a true warrior's weapon. Maybe. It is a mid-impact, mid-rate of fire hand cannon. Mine has crowd control, feeding frenzy, and reinforced barrel, so I've got good range, not as good stability as what comes on it. Now, you can't get rifled barrel on these Hakke pistols, I believe. You can't get it, so this is one of those guns. It's not quite there. It doesn't quite do it for me. The talent setup, crowd control, feeding frenzy kind of plays against each other. I can get a good reload when I need to, but if I'm using crowd control, I don't want to reload, but the mag size is not big enough for crowd control. So kind of a disappointing performer. I've played with this a good bit, 4 or 5 matches in the last week, and it did not impress me. There are a lot better guns in this archetype, but it's still a gun, and if you don't have it, it might be worth getting. So in PvE and PvP, it performs a little bit better just because you're not as focused and you don't need as immediate of success, if I put it that way. It's kind of just a middle of the road gun. That's the theme of this episode, middle of the road. It gets the job done. It's not special. It's not spectacular. It does the job. It doesn't do work. It does the job. So it gets in there about 8:30. It leaves between 4:30 and 5. It does its work and it goes home. That's about the best I can say for it. In PvP, it's not amazing. It's not the worst. It's a lot better than that field test hand cannon that he runs. But the Hakke Gaheris-D, there it is. Let me know if you got a better roll on it and you really like it. I'll be interested to see if you do. Let me know. So let's get into a rocket launcher. Suros JLB-42. It's got a good blast radius and good velocity. This one and the 47 are pretty interchangeable. The 47 has a little bit better velocity, but if you get the right talents on it, it's good either way. So brutal, no, it reads balanced, brutal, bombastic Suros. So this one uses purple bricks, and it is void. It's got good blast radius and velocity. That's what makes this gun so good. You don't have to worry about anything else. As long as it's got 2 in the mag and a high blast radius, high velocity, it'll be a good rocket launcher. Mine's got hard launch, heavy payload, tracking, and javelin. It's as good as you can get on this gun for tracking. It's a great PvE gun. I like using this rocket launcher in PvE because of the tracking. Lay into a boss, lay into a big enemy, lay into a group of enemies. You're not going to miss. It's got that huge blast radius, the good velocity, and tracking. PvE, wet dream. PvP, it's good. It's good in PvP, especially if you get grenades and horseshoes instead of tracking. It's very good. I mean, it's right up there with the top with all the other rocket launchers. It's very good. The only thing that makes other guns better is tracking and grenades and horseshoes, like Truth, or like Tripod, like I have on my Tormod's Bellows with grenades and horseshoes. So something like that's the only thing that's going to outshine it, but it's a solid rocket launcher. So next, let's take a look at the Suros PDX-41, a gun that has kind of been collecting dust, but I actually really love this gun. It hits me in the right places. It's got the right temperament for me. It's a pretty good controllable gun. It reads ergonomic, autonomic, animatronic Suros. So it's a mid-rate of fire, mid-impact pulse rifle, good range, good stability, and good reload. Base stats. I've bopped around a couple different versions of this gun. This is the latest version I have with high caliber rounds, casket mag, rangefinder, speed reload, and injection mold. I'll probably level this one up for all you wanting to see it in its full-fledged honor. So we'll have these talents active when I get to the gameplay. But it's a solid gun. I like it in PvE. I like it in PvP. It's not too fast where you run out of ammo. It's not too slow where you're needing the next bullet before it's coming. It's right there in the middle. It hits the sweet spot. I actually really like this pulse rifle in PvP. In PvE, it's solid. Talent-wise, it doesn't have amazing PvE talents. It's kind of more trained towards PvP, and I like it in PvP. Good. It's got a good tempo. That's the word I'm looking for. Tempo. It's got the right tempo. So I enjoy this one in PvP. As far as talents to get on this one, it's dealer's choice. I mean, get whatever you want, get whichever you like. Stability is always nice, but it's not necessary. It's a pretty stable gun already. So something Headseeker maybe? I like Headseeker on this gun. I don't have a Headseeker version right now, but I'd like to have a Headseeker. So that's the PDX-41. It's a good gun. I like it. And finally, the Hakke Tamar-D sniper rifle. This one is the better of the two Hakke snipers by hair. I ran the base stats a long time ago, and I found out that Tamar-D is actually the better one. So it's an interesting conversation with those two sniper rifles, but with the Hakke Tamar-D, they'll never see you coming. I don't know how they wouldn't. You got a big old huge sniper glint that everyone can see anywhere in the Crucible. But mine's arc damage. You can see it's mid-rate of fire, mid-impact, a la the Defiance of Yasmin. Solid range, not so good stability, good reload. The one I've got's got unflinching. It's got the Scout and the Raptor. I think these are the only two sniper scopes you can get. But mine has unflinching, performance bonus, perfect balance, snapshot, and injection mold. I think I'll do either injection mold or snapshot on this. I'm not real sure though. I like performance bonus. I like unflinching. It's a good all-around roll right here. If I could recommend a roll, I would say this is a pretty good one. I like this on the sniper. I need to pull this one out, go into some PvP, and see what I think. Have some fun, maybe for a later video. But that's the Tamar-D. PvP and PvE performance on the Tamar-D. Solid gun. It does what you want it to do. It's another one of those 9 to 5ers. Comes in between 8 and 8:30, leaves between 4:30 and 5. Does good work. If you want to be different, it has a great sound. I like the sound of it, and you can get some interesting talents that you can't get on other sniper rifles on these Hakke snipers. So I like it in the idea that it's different. It's still good to use and it's easy. They don't have as good an aim assist as like the Defiance of Yasmin, but they're fun guns to use. If you can get used to these snipers, you'll surprise a lot of people in the Crucible, and it's a lot of fun. So that's what I think about that one. PvE, PvP, it's pretty good either way. It doesn't have one that it truly excels in. It's kind of good at both. Not terrible at either, but not exceptional at either. So there you go, guys. Armsday preview is done. I am Death from Above. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I want to know, which gun of this week are you picking up, and which one are you going to hold out for next week? Or which one are you holding on to? What have you been holding on to the longest? I got that Ludmilla, and I just cannot get that roll on. So hopefully one day I'll get my roll on with that gun. But until then and until next time, I'm Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you, bye. There's a ghost. See you, ghost. See you, bye.